Okay. Mm-hmm. Hang on, okay, Eric. I already got to wear my hat. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. You writing it down? Good evening, YouTube. For the Israelites, Romans, the third chapter, 23rd verse through the 24th verse, is talking about you. But this is how we was taught in the church. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. This is what your Roman people did. Your Roman people took these scriptures and made it their own. But I come to give you the truth. He was not talking about everybody. This book, Bible, is not for everybody, okay? God is trying to give us a nation, but we black people have to wake up. We have to wake up, people. Wake up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Wake up. He's knocking, saying, come on in. I'm with you. All the way to the end. I'll be with you. Wake up, people. Come on. Let's wake up. Eric, I'm giving my friend Eric some time here too. So I follow the Israelite guys on YouTube, and they are awesome. They call United in Christ, right? I think they call United in Christ with Bishop Nathaniel. He's one of the greatest Bible scholars of all times. This man is straight up truth, and he teaches his people, well, teaches our people the truth of where we come from in the Bible. They're not a hate group, and they never was a hate group. But if you would listen to them on the streets, you would think they're a hate group because they out there telling you stuff that you don't want to hear because you're so used uh, listen to lies. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm gonna tell you what they teach. I'm gonna tell you what the United in Christ people teaches. They are not a hate group. All praises to Shalom, to our people, the 12 tribes of Israel. You black Latinos and Native American Indians, you are the true 12 tribes of nation of Israel. Don't worry about the other nations. They will be in the kingdom with us according to Isaiah the 14th chapter, 1 through 3. Read it and check it out. It's not, we're not a hate group and love group. And until the 12 tribes of Israel here are established in the earth, there will be no peace on the earth. That says the Lord, by Bishop Nathaniel. There will be no nation for us if we don't come together, y'all. We have to come together. It's hard because I tried it myself. I try to teach people who don't know me any better. First thing they say, well, Jesus is the only thing I ever knew. My mom taught me who Jesus was. And I've been going to church all my life. So this is all I know. Well, you the lost sheep. So that's your loss. Hang on, Eric, trying to hang you up here. There you go. Now let's go back to where we was at. Let's get started. Who God we're talking to in Romans, the 3rd chapter, 23 through the 24th verse. This blew my mind. This blew my mind. I was just on YouTube because I get on YouTube and I listen to those guys all the time. And sometimes they be popping up on Facebook too. So that's how I really found them on Facebook. And they were talking about pastor got embarrassed about the Israelites. He was saying that God was talking about the world when it said, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. The pastor was thinking that God was talking about the Indians. The pastor was thinking that God was talking about the Chinese, the Edomites, the Africans, or, all the other people who's not a part of the Israelites. No, that's not what God was saying. Now we're going to find out who he was talking to. In verse 24, in Romans 3rd chapter, verse 24 says, being justified freely by his grace through the redemption that is in Elohim. I say Elohim. I don't say Jesus Christ. Who made the covenant sacrifice. And who was he talking about? In verse 23, Romans the 3rd chapter, verse 23, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. He was talking about the Israelites. That's all. It's simple. Even a 3-year-old, a 2-year-old can figure this out if you just teach it to them. God didn't make his word hard. He did not make it hard, guys. He made it simple for us. What made it hard for you to understand what's going on was the Roman Catholic people that changed the whole entire thing completely around. That's why you're so confused. So let's go back and watch this video again. Because these guys are awesome. They know they stuff. And they get my attention every time. Okay, we're gonna find out.
Sacrifice his son. No, he gave Abraham the covenant of circumcision, brother.
Hold up.
Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. Who made a covenant with God by sacrifice? Was it the Edomites? Was it the Ishmaelites? No. It's talking about the Israelites, brother. Okay, so
we got that part right.
Abraham made a sacrifice with covenant. That's what he's talking about. That was circumcision. Sacrifice his son. No, he gave Abraham the covenant of circumcision, brother. Circumcision. We're talking about.
He gave Abraham what he gave what I need to write that down. He gave Abraham the the circum what?
What nation of people? You don't understand the what? He gave Abraham the covenant of circumcision, brother. Circumcision. We're talking about when did
Circumcision. Gave him the circumcision. Gave him he gave Abraham the circumcision.
what nation of
The
people? You don't
circumcision.
understand it. What nation of people made a covenant by sacrifice? What nation? Abraham was before the nation of Israel. What we talking about? What? So who is
Abraham was the
in this context, he's talking about Israel. Can we not talk? You know what? And I'm not done. Let me say this. I'm gonna go back to because you still haven't answered the question. We're talking about what nation of people? You don't understand it. What nation of people made a covenant by sacrifice? What nation? Abraham was before the nation of Israel. What we talking about? What? So who are the saints? In this context, he's talking about Israel. Can we not talk? You know what? And I'm not done. Let me say this. I'm gonna go back to because you still haven't answered the question and you keep dancing around the question. Yeah, you want to accuse me? Am I dancing? I'm dancing. How do you connect to Shem? No, don't go back to Deuteronomy 28. How you gonna tell me how to that's where you took me to begin?
hold up.
Nation. Abraham. No, that was he gave Abraham the covenant of circumcision, brother. Circumcision. We talking about what nation of people? You don't understand it. What nation of people made a covenant by sacrifice? What nation? Abraham was before the nation of Israel. What we talking about? What? So who are the saints? In this context, he's talking about
He
Israel.
said Abraham was the what?
So he's talking
Abraham was the nation before decision.
Abraham the covenant of circumcision, brother. Circumcision. We talking about what nation of people? You don't understand it. What nation of people made a covenant by sacrifice? What nation? Abraham was before the nation of Israel. What we talking about? What? So who are the saints? In this context, he's talking about Israel. Can we not talk? You know what? And I'm not done. Let me say this. I'm gonna go back to because you still haven't answered the question.
He was the nation before.
So who are the saints? In this context, he's talking about Israel. Can we? People, you don't understand it. What nation of people made a covenant by sacrifice? What nation? Abraham was before the nation of Israel. What we talking about? What? So who are the saints?
I got it now.
He's talking about Israel. Can we not talk? You know what? And I'm not done. Let me say this. I'm gonna go back to because you still haven't answered the question and you keep dancing around the question. Yeah, you gonna accuse me? Am I dancing? I'm dancing. How do you connect to Shem? No, don't go back to Deuteronomy 28. How you gonna tell me how to that's where you took me to the beginning. You ain't want to hear it again. I'm gonna go again. You gonna
He said, how do you connect to the
Deuteronomy 28,
nation of Shem?
and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. So you read the book of Exodus, right? The children of Israel came out of Egypt. What was their condition in Egypt? They were enslaved, right?
And you know what? He talking to a pastor too. These Israelite guys talking to a pastor. These preachers don't know nothing. They don't know nothing.
Remember, Moses is telling them, giving them the blessing. In the book of Deuteronomy 28 chapter, he's giving the children of Israel the blessings and the curses that was going to happen to them in the future if they don't come. Commandments. This is a curse. This is a curse. I agree with you. Okay, I'll praise. All right, that's not. What do you agree with? I agree with you. What do you agree with? What you just said, the curses and the blessings in this book speak to the future as well as it speaks to the then and now of that text. Okay, now wait. Hold on. See, but I'm still understanding you. How does it connect to you? I'm showing you. Let me finish. Okay. And you read. Finish too. So.
He want to know how to connect with you.
Start from the top. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. So it says, the prophecy says that if we don't keep the commandments, the Lord is going to bring us into slavery again. How? With ships. So what nation of people went into slavery on ships. Dude, you can't. Oh, you can't do that. Yes, we can. No, you can't. He said these curses was going to follow us forever. So this one of the curses.
It does follow us. Curses do slow. Yeah.
Thou shalt see it no more again. And then when you get off the ship, ye shall be sold. You will be what? Ye shall be sold unto your enemy. God said we was going to be
sold. Yep, so it is.
That was not talking to what race is that talking to? That was not talking to him. Who is it talking to? You know, stop talking. Because you ain't him. You and I am. That's that.
He's trying to say it was not talking about him. That's pretty good. It was talking about how we was cursed, how we gonna keep continually being cursed by not keeping the covenant.
They were enslaved, right? So what is God saying right here? Read it again for him. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. He said the Lord will bring you into slavery with you. And listen again.
See, he's not listening. I need to write this down too. Deuteronomy. That word is hard to spell. 28 verse 68. I need to go ahead and write that down. Oh, Eric, what are you doing? You ain't writing it down. 2:16. 2:16. You, Deuteronomy 28, chapter 28. Oh, that's a long chapter. Chapter 28. Okay. Where's 28 at? Ooh, 28, where are you? Okay, 28, verse 68. Wow. Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt. Wow, it's in there too. I need to highlight that. I mean, it's all in here. I mean, history is right in this book. Yeah, it's Deuteronomy 28 chapter verse 68. And, okay, good. I'm writing mine down now. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. You hear that? Again. With ships. Why preachers never talked about this? By the way whereof I speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall, wow, be sold. It said it, sold into your enemies. And that's what happened to us too. That's exactly what happened. For bond, for bond men and bond women. Wow, it said men and women. And no man shall buy you, and no man shall buy you. Wow. It said it right here. It's all here. Now let's finish hearing what they're talking about. Hold up, let me finish writing down Genesis. The Genesis. I need to go back to Genesis. Finish writing that back down. I ain't never wrote that down yet. Genesis 15. Genesis 15, 10, 10 through 12. Okay, highlight that. Hold up. Yeah, 15, 10 through 12. Oh, that's a lot of writing to do. I have to write that back at the bottom. Um, Genesis 15, 10 through 12. And and he took, yeah, I'm just studying these scriptures right now. And he took unto him all these, and divided them in the midst, and laid each piece one against another, but the word divided he not. And when the flow, and when the flow came down upon the car cases, Abram, what? Abram drove. It's hot in this room. Good God. Damn. Away. And when I got one more, then I'll be done. And when the sun was going down, I guess. Yeah, going down. A deep sleep fell upon Abram, and lo, lo, a horror. That sounds scary. Horror of mm, great darkness. Now that was scary. Fell upon him. Okay, I wrote all that down. Hold up, say what? Oh, I'm sorry, you don't got it. Yeah, it's Genesis. I'm sorry, it's Genesis the 15th chapter, 10 through 12. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm sorry about playing with my hair so much. It's a hat. Yeah, Genesis 15th chapter, 10 through 12. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yuck, I want you to learn this stuff too. Because this is talking about we had all sinned and come short of God's glory. But it was not talking about everybody. It was talking about us. We we have failed and come short of God's glory for not keeping the covenant of God. And while you rank, okay, Eric, while you writing that down, hold up, I need to take you off the Bluetooth because I need to take you off the Bluetooth because I'm gonna think I'm talking to myself. Sorry about that, guys. Y'all couldn't hear him. Okay, you there now, Eric?
Yeah, I hear.
Okay, there you go.
I'm there, right?
I said these people probably thought I was talking to myself.
Oh, Lord. Love of God called to be saved. Stop. Who are the saints? Called to be saved. Who are the saints? Well, he's right. The Roman church. Hold up. The church of Rome. I just knew you with the Bible. We need to know who the saints are.
Man, hold on, let me go back for this thing.
You do not agree with the word of God. You gotta go. You got to all that be in Rome. You love the God called to be saints. Stop. Who are the saints? Called to be saints. Who are the saints? Well, he's writing to the Roman church. Hold up. The church of Rome. Hold up. Now you with the Bible. We need to know who the saints. Who the saints are. Who are the saints? Saints are those who are called out of darkness. Yeah. Right. Let's read what the saints are. Hold on. No. We ain't just finished. You just quote the scriptures. Read what the saints are. The book of Psalms, chapter 148 and verse 4.
Who are the saints? I only know that myself. I need to write that down. Who the saints? Who are the saints?
The children of Israel. The children of Israel are the saints.
Okay, I got it.
Now, we gonna beat this in the head. We gotta learn who the Bible was written to. It wasn't written for everybody.
The children,
The Israelites family.
the children of Israel.
The genealogy is only the Israelites. Psalm chapter 50 and verse 5. Gather my saints together. Gather my saints together unto me. Hold up. Let the passage finish. Gather my saints together unto me. Those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. Who made a covenant with God by sacrifice? Was it the Edomites?
The children of Israel are the same.
No. He's talking about the Israelites, brother. Okay, so it was Abraham. Abraham made a sacrifice for covenant. That's what he's talking about. Circumcision. Saints together unto me. Those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. Who made a covenant with God by sacrifice? Was it the Edom? The book of Psalms, chapter 148 and verse 4. No, wait a minute. No. Hold on. Stay with me. All right, now. Just want to go off. Shut you would say so. He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel. The children of Israel are the saints. In Psalms 15:5. Now,
I got that part right.
We got to learn who the Bible was written to. It wasn't written for everybody. This is the Israelites family.
The Bible is not written for everybody.
Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. Who made a covenant with God by sacrifice? Was it the Edomites? Was it the Ishmaelites? No.
I got that part.
He's talking about the Israelites, brother. Okay, so it was Abraham. Abraham made a sacrifice for covenant. That's what he's talking about. Circumcision sacrifice is hard. No, he gave Abraham the covenant of circumcision, brother. Circumcision. We're talking about
Circumcision.
What nation of people don't understand it? What nation of people made a covenant by sacrifice? What nation? Abraham was before the nation of Israel. What we talking about? So who are the saints? In this context, he's talking about Israel. Now, can we not talk? No, I'm not done. Let me say this. I'm gonna go back to because you still haven't answered the question and you keep dancing around the question. Yeah, how you gonna choose music? Am I dancing? I'm dancing again. How do you connect to Shem? No, don't go back to Deuteronomy 28. Now you gonna tell me how to that's where you took me in the beginning. That's right. You want to hear it again? I'm gonna go again. You want to interrupt me again? Deuteronomy 26. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 6.
These guys are amazing. I wonder how in the world they're able to prophesy. You got to be a real prophet. I said you got to be a real prophet to prophesy this Bible.
No, don't go back to Deuteronomy 28. Now you gonna tell me how to that's where you took me in the beginning. That's right. You want to hear it again? I'm gonna go again. You want to interrupt me again? Deuteronomy 26. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. So you read the book Exodus, right? The children of Israel came out of Egypt. What was their condition in Egypt? They were enslaved. They were enslaved, right? So what is God saying right here? Read it again for me. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. He said the Lord will bring you into slavery. What does it got to do with you? And listen to what it got to do with the 1600s and the 1700s. Listen to remember, Moses is telling them, giving them the blessing. In the book of Deuteronomy 28 chapter, he's giving the children of Israel the blessings and the curses that was going to happen to them in the future if they don't come. Man, this is a curse. This is a curse. I agree with you. Okay, I'll agree. All right, now stop. What do you agree with? I agree with you. What do you agree with?
Wow.
The curses and the blessings in this book speak to the future as well as it speaks to
Y'all forgive me. I'm all deep in this.
But you don't understand it. How does it connect to you? I'm showing you. Let me finish. Okay. Oh my God.
So you got it, Eric?
We gotta get it. You gotta read. Yeah. Start from the top. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. So it says, the prophecy says that if we don't keep the commandments, the Lord is going to bring us into slavery again. How? With ships.
It said if we don't what? If we don't what?
So all over again. We gotta get it. We gotta read. Start from the top. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. So it says, the prophecy says that if we don't keep the commandments, the Lord is going to bring.
Okay. I'm gonna say that. The prophecy said if we don't keep the covenant, the Lord is going to keep us into slavery again.
How? With ships. So what nation of people?
How will ships? Oh wow, I got it now. What nation?
Went into slavery on ships. Dude, you can't. Hold up. No, you can't do that. Yes, we can. No, you cannot. You said these curses.
The children of Israel.
You're going to follow us forever. So this one of the curses. Now, hold on. Hebrew.
It will follow us forever. The curse, the curses. Wow.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, read, thou shalt see it no more again. Read. And then when you get off the ship, you shall be sold. You'll be what? Ye shall be sold unto your enemy. God said we were going to go into slavery and be sold. That was not talking. That was not talking to the what race is that talking to? That was not talking to him. Who is it talking to? You know what? Stop talking. Because you ain't him. You were not him. That's bad.
He said that part wasn't talking about him. I'm gonna say, the pastor. I'm gonna say the pastor believed that it wasn't talking about him. I wish y'all can see the whole entire video of that. Bishop Nathaniel. Bishop Nathaniel, if you watching my video, I know I look rough, forgive me. But if you are watching my video, I hope you do a video on Romans, the 3rd chapter, 23rd verse through the 24th, talking about, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. I want to see that video because this was like a short video. I wish it was the whole entire thing. But yes, make a long story short, we are still cursed till this day because the Bible says it. And what? It says in where? Uh, Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, verse uh, 68. How the children of Israel would put on ships. I mean, there was already curse in Egypt. And then there's a new Egypt. The new Egypt is when our people was put on ships. And it's true. It really happened. And we got a new and we got a third Egypt too. And you know what the third Egypt is? Your social security number, your ID, your license plate number on your car. When the government keep a track on you, you NBA players that I keep talking about over and over and over, they keep a track on your money. They control your money. You black celebrities, if you don't do what they say do, they can say false allegations out on you. Ask Bill Cosby. Ask um, Whitney Houston. Ask Michael Jackson. Ask um
Jim
um
Brown.
who help me out. Who else?
Jim Brown. Jim Brown.
Well, they ain't really do nothing to James Brown yet. They ain't do nothing to him yet.
I think Jim Brown he passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they passed away. Michael Jackson passed away.
Yeah.
Passed away.
And it's always the black ones. How come they ain't messing with the Kardashians? Why the Kardashians ain't being messed with? Why ain't Bruce Willis? Who else that man is? That bald head man from Russia or Italy somewhere. He playing that movie called Crank. What's that man's name? Hold up.
A Frank.
Yeah, that movie called Crank. Hold on. Hold up. I'm giving y'all good examples of who they don't touch. I'm giving y'all real good examples of some Edomites celebrities that they don't touch. The characters in the movie called Crank.
Crank has 28 characters.
His name
Here are
is
the first three.
I don't know how to say his name, but I'll show y'all. They don't mess with him. Hold up, y'all can't see it. I don't know. Oh God. That's why I cannot wait when I go live on my phone. It's not coming up yet. I don't, might be because of this bright light right here. Let me turn this lamp off right quick. It still ain't popped up. Well, anyway, it's not popping up. I don't know why. But I can't say his name. Chelios, Chelios, something like that. They don't touch him. There's another man they don't touch. What's that other movie called? That other white man that playing that movie. That what's his name? Oh, I got it. Characters in the movie Taken.
Taken has 47 characters. Here are the first three. Brian Mill.
They don't touch Brian Mills. They don't touch him. And they make these guys play the most important roles in these movies. Have you ever noticed when you watch these movies, they make the black people look real stupid? Like that movie called 48 Hours with Eddie Murphy in it. I saw 48 Hours last night. That's an old movie. And I sat there and I studied that movie. I studied it. I sat there and studied 48 Hours. They made Eddie Murphy look like a jackass. The man that played his partner, was a white man, and he said some racist slur in the movie, talking about watermelon. You know, anytime when white people joke with us about watermelon, they being racist. So there is a third Egypt. We are in the third Egypt. If you're a so-called Black African American, you are in the third Egypt. We are still cursed. We still curse people because we are not keeping. Say what, Eric?
That's what. But the Eddie Murphy, and that's the old movie they call like Coming to America.
Mm-hmm.
They're all the black people.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one, Eddie Murphy, in the movie, they have a new one, Coming to America Part 2.
Yeah.
But Eddie Murphy is, like Golden Child.
Yeah. Yeah. Those movies that Eric just named a while ago, those were their movies. But the only time they will make a black man real famous if it be his own. If it's something they doing on their own, it's okay. But if they playing characters behind the Edomites gonna take over these movies. They're gonna play the main character, the main role, and everything. And don't talk about scary movies, because you got any black person playing in the scary movies, they be the first one to get killed. Black people Black people be the first one to get killed. Make a long story short, black actors and actors are not getting their money worth or their credit in movies. And they know it, but they just keep their mouth closed because they got to get paid. Got to bring home the bacon. That's all it is. A black woman in the cage and a black man in the cage. And that's all it is. So, yes, we are still cursed, people. Yeah, we still cursed. But we got to be free. We can't blame nobody but ourselves because we don't want to follow the covenant. We don't want to follow the laws. The Bible is for us, and they know this Bible for us. That's why they stole it. That's why the Roman Catholic people stole our nationality because they know we ain't gonna obey anyway. The first thing we want is bling bling. We want our bling bling. We want to go get. We want to get high. No, this is a real cigar. This ain't no weed, okay? No weed. But we want to get high. We want to go fight somebody. We want to go shoot somebody. We want to go out here and tell lies on our own brothers and sisters. We don't want to help another brother. We don't want to help another sister. Now, one thing I thank God for out of all these people in the world, I thank God for my cousin Michelle Taylor. Michelle Taylor, if you ever watching this video or get a hold of this video, I'm talking some good stuff about you because you are there for me. When my car got towed, when I can't get to the grocery store, I can't get to my doctor's appointment, I can't get nowhere, you are there for me. And Elohim gonna get me a new car anyways. I'm not worried about it. I'm not stressed out about that. I'm not stressed out about it. But I know my own black people ain't there for me. Because you know why? Because we still curse. We curse. They didn't never mention the third Egypt. The first Egypt is when God used Moses to let our people go. The second Egypt is when we were brought in ships and we got captured by the Edomites. The third Egypt, they got a hold of your social security number, your ID, and your license plate. When you go to a doctor appointment, the first thing they ask for is ID. When you go sign up for something, you got to have an ID. If you want to borrow a loan, you got to have an ID. If you're an NBA player, they keep a track on your money. They keep a track on you. They make sure that you don't help your own community. The NBA players ain't gonna go to their home community and help you, and they got the money to do it. I don't know why I keep talking about Michael Jordan so much. That man's sitting large. That man's sitting on money right now, smoking cigars higher than mine. This cost me $5 for 5 of these cigars in a box. This man smoked cigars probably about $150 just for one cigar. Yeah, Michael Jordan is he a cigar smoker.
Oh,
And just laying back chilling too. He ain't studying you. They even came out with commercials. Oh, how I want to be like Mike. I want to be like Mike. You keep being like Mike. Cause Mike sure don't want to be you. Cause you broke. He ain't broke. He got the white man's money. The white man's
the
money.
movie, you know what? The movie where you talk about white man can't jump
Yeah.
because they're all white, they're all black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the name for the movie.
Yeah.
They're all white, they're all black.
Yeah. Have you ever seen those racist movies? Movies like Rosewood, The Color Purple, Mississippi Burning. Them white people play them roles too damn well. I ain't never seen white people play them racist movies so well like that. Like it gives them the opportunity to show their real color. And that's basically what they're doing. These racist movies that they got out, movies like Get Out, these white people show their color. They not acting, they being for real. It give them the opportunity to show their real true color. They belong to Esau, the Edomites. But don't get me wrong now, because white people slay their own people. They got IDs, social security numbers, and got a license plate number on their cars too. But I'm gonna tell you what I believe they doing. They trying to act like they doing the same thing they doing to us, but it's more opportunities for them. They got more access to the system than we do. You don't believe me? Ride down here in the country and look at these two-story houses. These white people got this big old acre of land, got a lake in the backyard, got a farm in the backyard. They can even have a store in their own house. They can sell strawberries. They can build fruits and vegetables in their field and make money and make it to a market. I mean, I've seen it. You can't go out here and pick no corn out here in this field. You will get persecuted. You'll get a penance. You'll be penalized. You can't go out in this field and just pick their cotton. Go out here and pick some cotton and just go out there one night and pick some cotton you want to. You're gonna have a police car and the police get out of his car with a flashlight and he's gonna flag you with that flashlight, he's gonna lock you up. But white people can grow stuff and put it in your grocery stores and make you buy it. So yes, we are still in slavery. And I need to call this video the third Egypt. We are in the third Egypt of today. The third Egypt of today. Eric lives in South Carolina. I know it's racist in that state. It's racist in North Carolina too. It's racist in Florida. I'm gonna tell y'all the main racist places in the United States. North Carolina is definitely one of them. We are definitely in plantation. We are so behind, it ain't even funny. We are behind. I live in Greenville, North Carolina, and they still trying to update and upgrade this city and still having a hard time doing it because they don't know nothing about the city. South Carolina is one of them. Florida is one of them. Alabama is one of them. Mississippi is one of them. Kansas City is one of them. Help me out here. Virginia, Virginia definitely racist. It's so many black homeless. California. Not really, not California. Yeah. California, maybe half and half, but you can get a little by with California. Oh. New York is kind of, huh? Arizona, they're all white. Arizona. Yeah, Arizona. Yeah. Maine. I think Texas is one of them too. Texas. Help me out here. It was on the top of my tongue. I know Virginia. I know Virginia is definitely one of them because I went to the Spirit of Norfolk. I was ready to come home. Virginia Beach is racist. Them folks, them Edomites in Virginia Beach act like they own that beach. They literally own that beach. I went to Virginia Beach with my friend. They don't speak to you. They got their face frowned up. They are just not happy to see a black person. Around here in this little town of Farmville, it's mixed with black and white, so they don't have no choice but to put up with us down here. It's black and white people. I got white and black people in this neighborhood. Some of them speak and some of them don't. I went to Farmville Pizza the other day, and this lady was talking to me, and I was talking to her. I think she kind of liked me too. I kind of, cause she got up and thought I was gonna keep having conversations with her. And but we remember each other because she know me from my friend David, and she was nice. You know, my friend was there. Eric was there with me. He was on the phone. He won't like literally there, but I was talking to him on the phone, and she was real nice. She was a very nice lady. But when this Edomite man came up from his seat with his beer in his hand, because they sell alcohol in that restaurant, he had his little poodle. And I said, I had a dog like that one time. I was trying to have a conversation with the man. That man didn't speak to me whatsoever. You you will know who racist. You will know who is really a true Edomite. Because all white people ain't bad. All of them not bad.
Michigan. I think of Michigan.
Huh?
Michigan. You know, like Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
They're all white.
The Israelites, the United in Christ, believe that Mexicans are a part of us. I have to do more research. I don't know if they are a part of us, but they betrayed us. They could be a part of us, but the majority of them have betrayed us because they don't get treated like we do. They get too many opportunities. They get way too many opportunities, and they own several states here in the United States. I know Texas is one of them. I know California is one of them, and I'm starting to believe that they own North Carolina too. Because, like I said in my other video, we got a church, we got a Mexican church right around the corner, and every Sunday, I don't know if they go to church on Saturday or Sunday. I forgot which one. Maybe I don't know which one, but one of them 2 days they be driving some fine ass cars, nice trucks. I mean, brand new trucks off the damn lot.
In Tennessee, okay, Tennessee, they are white.
Tennessee,
Tennessee
yeah,
versus Jamaica.
Tennessee could be one of them. Yeah, Tennessee, yeah. But yeah, guys, just know the truth right here, okay? We are in the third Egypt, okay? After the second Egypt, when we was brought up in ships, that was the second Egypt. The third Egypt is what we going through now. How they killing you with the virus, how they giving us high blood pressure, how they giving us sugar diabetes, how they making us make they creating and engineering food to make us bigger than what we are. Black people are gaining more weight more than anything ever. Oh, they ain't slaving us now. They're affecting your body. They're attacking your body. I'm trying to get slim down like my friend over here, Eric. This boy slim. He's not fat at all. He can eat hot dogs, hamburgers, and French fries. And hey, Eric, you ain't made no fries lately. You ain't did no French fries lately, huh? Yeah, you ain't made no. Yeah, you ain't made no French fries lately. Yeah, but yeah,
You know what that is, man?
what?
This is the state right here.
Utah. Yeah, Utah. I don't know too much about Utah. You been to Utah
They're
before?
all white.
Yeah.
They're all white. They're white. I can never go down there.
Hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna look up Utah. I don't know too much about Utah.
Yeah, that's the state. That was already.
People in Utah.
People in Utah.
Why everyone is moving? It said everyone is moving to Utah. Hold up. Let's find out why they moving there. Who are the most people?
Californians moving to Utah? I paid to have a survey run from January through April that asked people moving from other states, why did you choose the state you're moving to?
The video is called "Why is Everyone Moving to Utah?" Utah. So let's find out why they like Utah from us.
And what state are you from? One group that stuck out, it was Californians moving to Utah. There was a lot of them. I don't know if that's an indication that
A lot of people from California is moving to Utah, but that's what he just said.
in the future we're going to have more stats showing that Californians flooding Utah, or it just happens to be they're the most vocal. Who knows? We'll find out. But it does make sense. Utah's been gaining popularity in recent years, so much so that the governor of Utah sent a letter to California's governor asking him to quit sending people to Utah like he has any control over it. But in today's video, we're looking at the reasons people gave for moving to or wanting to move to Utah. 86% of the respondents came from California, but not 100%, just so we're clear. Got it? Get it? Good. Let's take a look.
10.
Number 10, lower cost of living. That's right, Utah has a pretty low cost
Oh, lower cost of living. That's one of the reasons. Okay.
of living for an appealing state. Compared to California, it's a very low cost of living. If you're
It's a
moving
very
from
low cost
Mississippi,
living.
Alabama, Arkansas, it's going to be a little expensive. But about 70% of the states in the union, Utah is cheaper than. Some just a little, but some, like California, a lot cheaper. Now, obviously, one of the biggest parts of a lower cost of
So
living
Utah is more cheaper than California.
Normally, I separate the two, but there was a lot of good answers here. So cost of living and real estate are going together. Let's focus on the real estate. First, we look at the average. In late 2022, the average sale price of a single-family home was about $512,000. I saw
Good God.
reports that said it
That's
was
still high.
$95,000, and then I saw some that were $540,000. But most reports had them around $512,000 was the average sales price.
So you might be right, Eric, because I don't see no black people in this video in Utah.
Now, for you number nerds, here's the median. The median home price in Utah is about $350,000, and that's compared to $750,000 in California. The median rent in Utah is about $1,200.
Rent is $1,200.
Let's say you go to downtown Salt Lake City or Provo or something like that.
I couldn't afford it.
That's just the
No $1,200 rent a month. Hell no.
$2,500. I know that, right?
$1,200 rent. Mm-mm.
Number 9, lower taxes. Yep, Utah has no state income tax. And
Number 9 is, huh?
Ohio. Ohio. There were two phones. The Ohio got one.
Yeah.
On the state.
Now I know it's a lot of black people live in Connecticut, because I know a lot of black folks live in Connecticut. I'm starting to believe that Connecticut is a black state. I got family from Connecticut. So I know that's a black state. But number 9 was low taxes. So they got low taxes.
Its property tax is also lower than California's, lower than a lot of states. If you compare the overall to California, the average state and local tax.
I need to open up my vent tonight because it's hot in here.
That's compared to about 9.3% in California.
Yeah, it's 80 degrees. My box say 80 degrees.
People from California, that's one of the number one
Mm-hmm.
things they're concerned with. If you come from Tennessee, taxes really aren't on your radar. They're on my radar. I'm actually thinking about moving to Washington because Oregon's killing me. But if you're living in California paying taxes and you want to be less like you borrowed money.
So they comparing the California to Utah. Number 8.
Number 8, better schools. Yeah,
Better schools.
Utah has. They really focus on education. They always have. I mean, from pre-K to a doctorate program. I had a social geography instructor in college that was from BYU. Went to BYU. It's from Utah.
It sounds like to me it ain't too many black people live in Utah.
Not to get a decent education in Utah. If you just break it down to the graduation rate in Utah, it's about 90% of high school students get out with a piece of paper. And that's compared to about 84% in California. They put more money into the schools and they're just not as crowded as most California schools. That's the biggest problem. California,
And they say the school is not that crowded.
just overcrowding. I've mentioned it before on this channel. That's why I left California. That's one of the main drivers. My kids were in classrooms of students, like 15 students, for a classroom that was actually built to have 35. The schools are also a lot safer in Utah.
Number 7.
Number 7, safer communities. Yeah, it's not just the high school
Safer communities.
and middle schools and the elementary schools that are safer in Utah. Most communities are a lot safer than most states, really, not just California. Overall,
I have not seen no black person in this video yet.
Depending on the study and depending on what year, it fluctuates, but they're always in the top 5. If you look at the violent crime in Utah and you just compare it to California, the violent crime rate in Utah is 3.2 violent crimes for every 1,000 residents. And that's compared to 4.4 for every 1,000.
So the crime rate is
I don't
low.
have the stats on this one. I tried to look it up and couldn't find anything. But a few years ago, I was doing research on a Utah video, and I came across an article that showed Utah was the safest place to own a really nice car in the country.
Ooh, own a nice car. Wow.
Number 6, a growing tech industry. Utah's
A
always had
growing
some tech
tech
companies, but in recent years
industry.
they've been making some moves to bring in bigger companies. Now, not their headquarters, but there's some big companies that have giant facilities in Utah. Adobe, Google, and Microsoft. Ancestry.com is
Okay.
in Lehigh. They're around 4,000 or 5,000.
Looks like a lot of
They say 4,000
mixed
or 5,000
a lot of
because we're
mixed
tech
people
companies.
live in
The
Utah.
month switches, and they might have 1,000 less than they had last
A lot of
month, or
biracial
2,000
people.
less. I think in the coming years, though, with all the people moving from Silicon Valley to Utah, you'll just see more tech companies moving out there, and a lot of younger people with it.
Number 5.
Number 5,
Yeah.
low unemployment rate. Utah always has one of the low.
Other than say, Montana, that's the state.
Yeah. They got low. What was number 5? Low something. Low employment rate.
Ohio.
Utah always has one of the lowest unemployment rates in the country. It's the beehive state, and it's not because they got a lot of beehives, because they work like they're in a beehive. That was how the state got its nickname. Community works together and builds better things, is their theory. It does better work. They have a low unemployment rate and a strong economy. Utah's economy is growing at a faster rate than the national average. Back in 2021, during the pandemic and all that, when almost everyone was out of work, or a lot of people lose their jobs, the unemployment rate in the United States was
I'm gonna tell y'all what I feel about these 50 states here in America.
2021, Utah added almost 70,000 jobs. That was the most in the nation.
70,000 jobs in 2001.
Have jobs for them. And all of you in Utah that, I don't want them to come in here taking our jobs. Should these states shut the border to you if your industry moves someplace else? Everyone always forgets that doors go both ways.
Wow.
All the people that hate Californians moving to your state, remember, probably a decade or so, everyone was moving to California. And that had been going on for decades and decades. Everyone was going there for jobs because places like Nevada, Utah, Colorado didn't have a lot of jobs. Now the pendulum swung the other way, and they act like it's the worst thing going on in the world. It's never happened the other direction. It's only Californians.
4.
Number Number 4, strong sense of community. Now, you don't have
Strong
to be a
sense of
Mormon to
community.
live in Utah, but their culture, their history, their lifestyle kind of seeps into the communities, and in a way, it makes them better. People living in Utah, whether they're Mormons or used to be Mormons or whatever the case may be, that's how this state got its start. They have a reputation for having really just decent people. Now, I know we're going to get a bunch of comments in the comment
Decent
section about
people.
how no, they don't.
Like, what is decent
Well,
people?
that's your experience. On average, most people
People
have
who don't
good
look black.
experiences with the people of Utah. When 90% of the population says that this is a great state, friendly people, helpful people, and you and a few other people think that it's not, and they're just horrible people, I think it's you, not them. With all that's going on in the country right now, I think it should be on everyone's list to find nicer
They make this
people
look so
and stronger
perfect.
communities.
Number 3.
Number 3, good health care. Utah has some of the best health care in the
Okay,
country.
good
This is
health
a
care.
major draw for people who are looking for quality health care. You know, retirees, people with health problems. It's definitely a good option. My personal opinion, I still think the Raleigh-Durham, that area, I think that's one of the best in the country. This is not bad.
Oh, he mentioned Raleigh-Durham. This right here in North Carolina. I'm not sure about that because I know a lot of people from I don't know. I gotta look that up. He said that Raleigh-Durham was one of the best health cares.
The entire state of Utah is doing pretty good when it comes to healthcare. The Utah healthcare system has a higher than average number of doctors and hospitals per capita, and they're always ranked in the top 10 when it comes to state's healthcare.
Okay, that's good.
Number 2, better quality.
I move anywhere with good health care. God knows I would. I move anywhere with a good hospital. I sure would. Now, that's a good thing right there. Move somewhere with a good health care.
Life. Yeah, a lot of people are moving to Utah for a better quality of life. Now, quality of life brings
I don't know
all the things we
now.
talked about and bundles it.
I don't know now. If I come in with some money, I might think about moving to Utah. I don't know. I'm gonna take you and your mom with me.
Up into one package.
And
Better
will.
schools, better communities, better crime rates, good paying jobs. You can actually afford to put a roof over your head. But that's not it. It also includes what's going on outdoors. Do they have things to do outdoors? That lifts people's spirits. That raises the quality of life. And in
Utah got a lot of
bunch
mountains.
stuff. Now, reality, California is probably one of the better ones, but Utah is very unique in a few different ways. Utah is home to some of the most beautiful scenery in the country.
I believe
national
that.
Parks, including Zion National Park, Bryce Canyon National Park, Arches, Capitol Reef, and they have
I love a
Canyonlands National Park.
beautiful
I also have a
scenery.
relative that says you've got to go see Dark Canyon Wilderness. Sounds like a movie, but it's actually a place in Utah. California has the most national parks with 9. Alaska comes in second with 8, and Utah is number 3 with 5 national parks.
Wow.
Colorado only has 4. One thing I like about Utah and their national parks, the state, they're clumped kind of together in a way. Part of the reason is Utah is the 13th largest state. California is the 3rd largest state, and their national parks are spread out all over the place. Utah's are down towards
They're walking on the edge of that mountain.
With Arches being up by Grand Junction, Colorado, right there by the border. Then you got Canyonlands, Capitol Reef, Bryce Canyon, and then finally down near St. George, Utah, you have Zion National Park. Overall, Utah is considered to have one of the highest quality of lives in the nation. This, of course, is going to be up for debate, but it's normally in the top 10 on just about every poll. All right, before we get to number 1, if you're thinking about moving to Utah or any state, there's a link for Home and Money in the description area below. It's a website that helps you with all the things, including getting you in touch with the
buying
realtor
at home can be complicated. We make it easy. Number 1.
And number 1. It's not Arizona, Idaho, or Nevada. Yes, that's a thing. A lot of the people leaving California and other states have seen Arizona, Idaho, and Nevada kind of play out. They've been popular for a long time, and when too many people move to a certain area, you see it kind of shifting. Now, I feel the same thing's going on with Texas right now. People are choosing other places because everyone's moving to Texas, so they just feel like it's going to get too crowded, and they pick someplace else. Utah's next up on the list, apparently. And that's just for every state, not just California. But Californians have been moving to Arizona, Idaho, and Nevada for a very long time. A couple decades now, those have been the 3 most popular states. And then Texas came in about a decade ago, and it got really popular there. In recent years, those ones have started.
Wow. Is there any ghetto places in Utah? Hold on, let's find out. Sure. The ghetto in Utah. I want to find out.
The ghetto in Utah.
Oh, see, I told you every state has a ghetto.
Uh-huh.
This is like I said, people. This is the third Egypt. Like I said, they don't give a damn about you. They make it all clean for themselves. Better jobs, better scenery, better places, better taxes, better grocery stores, just for them. But guess what? I just looked up the ghetto in Utah. But did you hear the top 10 reasons to move to Utah? And and that was showing all the benefits for them, for the Edomites. Now, let's look at the ghetto part of Utah. It didn't look nothing like that. Y'all can't see it. That's why I can't show it to y'all.
Oh,
I don't know why my video won't show. Okay. Oh, up close. See how ghetto it looks? Now that's Utah now. Look, 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 look. I'm gonna show it to you, Eric. That looks sad. That look just like what the Bible spoke.
uh,
Just like the Bible said.
Utah is like a state there.
We got to get together, black people. They don't care about you because you ain't trying to follow the law. Here you go, Eric. That's the ghetto part of Utah.
Oh,
Long sit here sucking my thumb.
wow.
Sorry. Yes, I suck my thumb, y'all. Did you catch that on film? Yeah, you see it. Look at that.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, y'all people look at that. Look at
Oh,
that.
God.
Look, 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 look. And they talk like ghetto is a nice. Talking about Utah is a nice place to live, but they ain't tell you about the ghetto part. The United States is segregated. We are still separated. Now let's go back to the top 10 reasons to move to Utah. And that blew my mind looking at that.
So why are so many Californians moving to Utah?
Now this the good part right here. Look how nice it look now.
People moving from other states, why did you choose the state you were moving to?
That's the video I played the first time.
One group that stuck out.
Look how clean Utah look in that area.
There was a lot of them. I don't know if that's an indication that in the future we're going to have
showing the mountains and the scenery.
Or it just happens to be they're the most vocal. Who knows? We'll find out. But it does make sense. Single family home was about
look, they shopping and stuff. Look, I'm gonna show them right quick. Look. Okay, this is the good part.
I saw some that were 540,000. But most
seeing the
reports
job.
512,000 was the average sales price. In California, the average sale price is about $780,000. Now, for you number nerds, here's the median. The median home price in Utah is about $350,000.
See how nice they show it? They're shopping and stuff.
In Utah is about $1,200, depending on where you go. But let's say you go to downtown Salt Lake City or Provo or something like that.
Y'all better wake up and smell the coffee. You better wake up and smell the coffee. You are still in slavery, black folks. You are in slavery. Now, I showed y'all the ghetto part of Utah. It looked a mess. Do you think the government care about that community? No. Why?
No.
Because it's a black woman and a black man. They're going to clean up for their own people. They ain't cleaning up for you. They ain't going to clean up your road. They ain't going to build better schools over there, better homes. They're going to just let y'all shoot each other, live on the streets. It's sad. I'm going to go back to that again because it was so depressing. And then you got these celebrities, got these black celebrities that got the money to clean up this community. You got Oprah Winfrey that can do it. You got Tyler Perry that can do it. You got Michael Jordan that can do it. Prince could have did it too if he was living. Michael Jackson definitely could have did it if he was living. James Brown, Whitney Houston, all of them people could have did it.
Yeah.
But it's sad. I gotta look at this again. Salt Lake City. And this is look. Huh?
Michael Jackson is he was at Neverland.
Yeah.
That was Michael Jackson's home.
Yeah. Instead of building the Neverland, he should have built a community for the blacks. But look at this. It said Hood Time. It's called Salt Lake City in Utah, the Hoods. It looks just like around here in North Carolina. We got apartments just like that. Somebody own one of those mobile home trucks, though. Them things ain't cheap. I mean, look at the potholes. I mean, look at the apartments. Y'all just look at the apartments. We got apartments just like that in North Carolina. A mess. Look, Eric. It's a mess.
Oh, yeah. What? All the trash?
Yep. It's called Salt Lake City, Utah.
Oh, my God. That looks like a hotel.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
Like, where the people at? Ain't nobody outside. It looked like it was in the winter time. The way it looked. I'm gonna look up the worst places in Utah.
The worst places in Utah.
Top 10 worst towns in Utah. Ooh, don't move to the wrong place.
What's going on, everyone?
That's one of them.
Our way out to Utah. I know I do. Utah's known for Mormons, a Salt Lake, skiing, and jokes about dudes with an extra wife or two. It's really not a thing, but there's a bunch of lame jokes that have been out there floating around the universe for years.
That's supposed to be like the desert or something.
Just number 10, Wendover, Utah. Wendover may not be the best place to send your kids to school. Not only is the graduation rate about 80%, this is a smaller district.
It's not a good place to send to your school.
So it's likely that your kids will be going to school
your children to the school.
For years. Some even even all the way from kindergarten to their senior year of high school. This doesn't let the kids that graduate and eventually go on to college become aware of diversity and things like that. Maybe a little bit of a culture shock when they finally leave. Number 9, boring place to live.
Just fast forward a little bit.
Number 7, Green River. Green River is filled with about 1,000 people, and that's about it. The only thing this town really has
people,
going
wow.
is actually the Green River and the Green River State Park. Other than that, there's hardly anything here. And by
Green River only have 1,000 people. What?
the way, the river is green. It doesn't even look refreshing. It looks like split pea soup. You can imagine swimming in something that looks like split pea soup, and that sounds refreshing to you. You should consult a doctor. Anyway, they do have the basics like a grocery store, a gas station, a high school, all of that. But anything more, you need to make an hour-and-a-half drive to either Price, Utah, or Grand Junction, Colorado. Area virus gives them an F in things to do, and an F for schools. Apparently, when you're out in the sticks and no one around, your schools kind of suck, I guess. I didn't compile all the data on it, but that's what they give them. The poverty not terrible, but not good. So why are they on this list? Number 5, in a YouTube. Number 4, Benson, Utah. Benson has a population of...
Utah don't look all that great to me. Nah, I don't think I want to move there. It sounds like to me that Utah have a certain place that's Hasidity like California. It's like it's a certain area in Utah only for major rich people. It's a certain town in Utah that's only made for rich people. But other than that, Utah is not a pleasant state to live. I'd rather live right here in North Carolina. Huh?
South Carolina?
Yes.
They got some good black people, and they got Southeast Florida, Northeast Florida.
Yeah, when I went.
They got an Oklahoma.
They got what area?
Northeast Florida, Southeast Florida, Oklahoma.
Yeah. It's North Carolina is, to me, North Carolina is going to be about the only cheapest state you're going to really live, because I know a lot of people from California, not California, I know a lot of people from New York. Now, a lot of black people from New York came down to move to North Carolina. It ain't too many black people. It ain't too many black people living in California. If they is, they definitely living in the suburbs. So, yeah, but like I said, yes, we are in the third Egypt. We are in the third Egypt, people. Even the United States is treating us like trash. All 50 states have the hood, had the Hasidity areas, have all the major jobs. But even though you are smart, even though you do have the potential, and even though you do have the money, you are still not in the system. You're just a monkey in a cage. That's all you're going to ever be. Until we come together and fight for our freedom. We have not won the battle. They have beaten us over and over and over. They are attacking, attacking, attacking over and over and over. But all praises to Elohim, because I'm not going to sit here and talk all night. But I enjoyed this video. This video was about, what scripture was it on again, Eric? Help me out here. It was very interesting to me tonight. Yeah, you got it, my brother. Keep going, Romans what? Yeah, this video, I got it. I got it right here. I got it. Hold on. Yeah, this video was about, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God, which was not talking about everyone, was not talking about the Chinese, was not talking about the Italians, was not talking about the Mexicans, was not talking about all the other people. It was talking about us, the so-called Black African American people, the children of Israel. That's who it was talking about. We got to break this curse, guys. If you are a Black African American, you got to break the curse. Let's get out of Egypt. Like that church song says, let's get back to Eden, move on top of the world. Let's get back to Eden, live on top of the world. Let's get back to Eden, live on top of the world. Live on top of the world. Hold up. Before I go, I got to play that song because I'm getting emotional because that song touched me for some reason. I never understood the prophecy of that song. Many times I heard that song all my life. See, once you know the truth of who you are, you're going to go back and you're going to hear some of this old gospel stuff. And you're going to see the revelation behind it. You're going to see the prophecy behind all this stuff that you used to sing. Did you hear that song, Let's Get Back to Eden so we can live on top of the world? It was talking about us. The people that wrote that song didn't even know that was prophesizing because they trapped in Christianity and religion. It was talking about the Garden of Eden when God laid Adam in that garden. That garden was perfect. I never understood that, Eric. I never understood that song until now. Let's get back to Eden and live on top of the world. That's what God is trying to do. He's trying to gather all us back. Mexicans got their nationality. That's why I believe they are not part of us because they have a nationality. It's called Mexico. They even got their own color. Africans got their nationality. But the Edomites gonna stamp us as a Black African American because we look like them. Have y'all ever seen that movie called Us? When this family went on a trip to the beach, and then they met up with this family that looked just like them. It was referring to us. They try to say we are Africans because we look like them. But we are not them. They snitch on us. They tell on us. They work undercover with the Edomites. The Edomites go to their country and steal their herbs. See, I thought I was finished with this video. Yeah, the Edomites go. I had a friend got mad at me because I told him that we are not Africans. And he got mad at me because his mother goes to Africa and goes over there and teach or whatever she do over there. But he got upset with me because they have lack of understanding about their nationality. When you are in this book called Bible, we got the power in our hands. We got the blessings in our hands. And I'm not talking about in no Christianity, in no religious way either, because that's the Edomite version. This is your history. This is the key for us to come back as a nation. So that song was prophesizing, let's get back to Eden and move on top of the world. That's where God laid Adam at. He laid him in the Garden of Eden, where it was flowing with milk and honey. That garden was perfect. See, I'm getting serious now, Eric. I'm getting serious. See, my voice is changing. And once my voice changes, I get serious. I never understood that. And we've been reading this Bible all our life. Your bishop don't even know that. T.D. Jakes don't even know about the prophecy of Eden, of the Garden of Eden. We supposed to have been living forever without no sickness, without no death, without no evil and no good. Life's supposed to be just life. Now we got to see our loved ones go before us. Now we get sick. Women bear children and got to have pain. Men are confused and weak and easy to be tempted. That's why a man's so easy to give his money up to a hoe. That's why he's willing to give his money up to her for some pussy. Because you low. So let's get back to Eden. You Israelites, don't get mad at me. Get mad at the book called Bible. Get mad at the book called Bible. Say it again, Eric.
Get mad at the Bible.
Yes, don't get mad at me. Get mad at the book. See, they thought they could erase everything out of this book, but they can't do it because the scriptures got keys in it. It got keys. And I'm able to unlock it because he speaks to me. I'm his disciple. I am now a Gentile. So let's get back to Eden. I'm going to play this song, then I'm going to let y'all go. I never thought this song was true. It is true. And the people that wrote this song probably didn't even know what they were singing about. Let's get back to Eden. And who wrote that song? Donald Lawrence. Me and Donald Lawrence got to do some talking. I'm like, hold up, my brother. You wrote a song called Let's Get Back to Eden. Do you know the prophecy, what you just said? Do you understand what you're saying? Do you know that's where God laid Adam at? God gave Adam a perfect land. That's supposed to be our land. That's supposed to be, I got chills all over me. That's supposed to be our land of paradise. But we failed. There was a first Egypt, a second Egypt, and now we in the third Egypt. We are still in captivity. We are in the third Egypt now. The first Egypt, when God said, Moses, let my people go. And God and Moses tried to obey the commandments, but our people still scatter abroad. And God said, okay, I tried to free them. They got caught with the Edomites. Now they got to be put on ships. That was the third. I'm sorry, I'm getting too excited. That was the second Egypt, when they got put on ships. Now, you know what the third Egypt is? The United States of America. Russia and China control us. China is the devil. They the one that created this mess, this chaos, this corona, this virus, all this vaccine stuff, because they are dangerous. And that's the third Egypt. And they're going to keep on being the Egypt. A fourth Egypt, a fifth one, a sixth one, seven, eight, all the way down until we obey the commandments of God. Until we do his covenant. He's going to free us. And a lot of black people don't believe it. I try to tell my cousin about evolution, and she kept quiet. So I kept quiet because I said I need her right now. I need her. So let me keep my mouth closed. Bad enough I can't get my own black people to take me anywhere. They're going to talk about it before they help you. They're going to scandalize your name before they help you. They're going to make you look so bad because of what you done. And you don't know what the hell they doing. So let's get back to Eden. Eric, you want to go back to Eden? Don't you want to go to that promised land? I want to go to that land that God tried to give us. I want to go to that land where he promised us. I'm getting so emotional right now because this stuff is real. You can't tell atheist people this type of stuff because money take over their life. If you rich, you ain't studying the truth. You think Oprah Winfrey care about who she is in the Bible? Do you think Tyler Perry care about who he is? Do you think Michael Jordan care about who he is? No. As long as they keep getting that paper, they're happy. You think Beyonce and Jay-Z care? No. But these are our black people with money. You are a monkey in a cage, you fool. That's all you are. You in a cage. You will never be in the white man's system. You will never have that authority. They're just going to give it to you. Wake up. And when I get loud, I get serious. That's why I stay to myself. They killed the great I am for the same thing. When he died on that cross, he really did die on that cross. That was their punishment back in them days. That was their death penalty back in them biblical days. They hung people on the cross. If they didn't hang them on the cross, they cut their heads off. It was a wooden thing with their hands through the bar and the head sticking out like that, and then this big old blade just come down and just cut their head off. That's what they did in them Bible days. Now they inject you, put all that poison chemicals in you when they give you the death penalty. Give you this gas. I didn't mean to get all this serious, but you gotta wake up. Wake up, you sleep. You sleep. You sleep. Wake up. When we black people gonna ever see the truth? When the truth is right here in our hands. Your bishop ain't told you the truth. Your pastor ain't told you the truth. Your minister ain't told you the truth. Your teacher, your professor. I don't care what kind of college you went to. I don't care if you do got the best professor. I don't care how nerdy you are. I don't care how educated you are. If you don't know that you are in this Bible, you are a fool. You are lost sheep. I just learned what my mama taught me. I learned from what my grandma taught me. My grandma was sitting in that chair and said, soon and very soon, we are going to see the King. God bless you, my son. Are you going to church with me this Sunday? Boy, you know grandma wants you to come to church, boy. Now you know you got to learn the word. That's why you believe it so much, because she was a slave. The white man forced her to believe in their religion. That's why she's so holy like that. And I'm not talking about holy. I'm talking about holy in the white man version. That's why your mama act like that and your grandma act like that. She was slave. They killed them for not learning their religion. Let me repeat that. They killed our people for not learning their religion. And it's that church you go to every Sunday. Shouting, crying, dancing, singing. Listen to the preacher that keep robbing you every Sunday. And when you're in the hospital, he can't even visit you when you're sick. He don't even knock on your door to see how you're doing. He ain't never seen you. Unless you show up, you ain't gonna see none of them church folk unless you show up and show out in church. That's the only way you're gonna see them church members. They ain't gonna come see you. Your pastor ain't gonna come see you. You know what they need to do? They need to get rid of these cell phones. Get rid of technology. Technology need to go. And go back to them house phones. Because I remember back in the days, and God is my witness, I remember back in the days when you could talk on the house phone. You ain't even had to worry about your phone dying. You ain't had to worry about no internet. You could talk all you want to. And it was joy. And you couldn't wait to get up in the morning and call them back and talk about what you talked about last night. And it wasn't about nobody talking about nobody. Nobody won't gossiping. Nobody won't talking about nobody. If I was able to say something to you, it was able to keep a secret. You talk about to somebody now, they're going to go back and tell it. They're going to tell everything you said and not going to tell it how you told it. Let's get back to Eden. Donald Lawrence, you wrote the song. Do you know what you were singing about? Do you actually know you were prophesizing and didn't even know it? I don't even know if you are an Israelite. For you to write that song like that, you had to be an Israelite. Because that's where Adam was at, in the Garden of Eden. It was a rich land. They stole that too. They stole Egypt. Now they made Egypt of their own. That's why the pyramid is on your dollar bills. In fact, I got one now. I didn't have one the last time. Let me show you something. They put this pyramid on this dollar bill for a reason. You can fold money a certain way. I know with a $20 bill, you can fold a $20 bill a certain kind of way, and it will show you the World Trade Center being blown down. I lie to you not. And I'm going to do that in one of my next videos. They got so many prophecies on these monies where they predict the future. The intelligent people are real, y'all. They are real. This thing that you call alien is real. Aliens are real. But they not them type of aliens with the big old head and a big old eyeball and a small little mouth and got a body like a stick. No, that's not that type of alien. But they are real aliens that are speaking to these intelligent people to do these things, to do this satanic stuff. What type of human that can come up with a coronavirus and make people sick? It's called intelligent. You know, if a doctor can cut up your body and make you well, what make you think he can't kill you? Oh, they got medicine and operations to cure white folks. They not giving it to your ass. They ain't giving it to you. They got cure for cancer. They got cure for AIDS. They got cure for sugar diabetes. They got cure for high blood pressure, but they ain't giving it to you. They're giving it to the Edomites. They're giving it to the white people. Why you think they don't get sick like that? Why you think China don't get sick? Africans, Mexicans. But we get sick. Because they engineering us. They experimenting on us. They want us gone. They want us wiped out. They want this to be an all Edomite world and an all biracial world. They don't want nothing dark because they know we first. They know we first, and we came from Ethiopia. What's that human called? What's that beast called that almost looked like a human before it was a modern human? Help me out. It was called a Homo habilis. A Homo habilis was like an almost human, modern human, but it was not fully developed yet. We are now fully developed modern humans, and we originated in Ethiopia. But a lot of black people ain't gonna believe that. So you better thank God for evolution. You better thank God that those species survived to create you. We would never been a human if they did never survive. We don't give evolution credit because we don't believe in it. I believe in it 100% because the evidence is right in your face. Why do you think it's animals here? I always wonder, like, what the purpose of fishes, birds, insects, spiders, lizards? Like, what is the purpose of all that? Because we evolved through them, you dummy. We came from them. But God still gave us a certain type of meat that we can eat from them. He gave us things that we should not eat. There's certain type of meat that you don't supposed to eat, and there's certain type of fishes that you don't supposed to eat. And there's fishes that you can eat, and there are meats that you can eat. But you will never go wrong with herbs. He said, every green herb is good for meat. Stop playing with me. I don't make sense unless I'm serious. But when I be trying to get my thoughts together, I got to think about it, you know? I got to think about it. But when it runs in my blood, don't mess with the power of God. Don't mess with me. Don't play with me. Because I know what I'm talking about. Evolution is right in front of your face. Every answer that I wanted about life, God gave it to me. I try to figure out where the white people come from. Like, why is different race? Because we made them. We created race. We did it. Go read the book of Esau. Esau and Jacob. When God separated the nation, Esau came out red. He was a red, hairy baby. And he was white. It's a birth defect from evolution. White people have animal traits. That's the answer. You can't get no better than that. The evidence is in your face. White people have evolution birth defect. They come from animals. And they know it. They know the truth. But they're going to keep their mouth closed. They never going to expose it. If you ask a white person right now where they come from, they'll say, oh, I'm Irish. I'm Irish. You ain't no damn Irish. You have an evolution birth defect. You have evolution birth defect. You are part animal. That's why your skin is pale. That's why you got hair like a horse. White people got horse hair. They got animal hair. They got hair just like a dog. That's why they love dogs so much. They have passionate for dogs. They love dogs. You can go to the grocery store now. There's a grocery section for dogs. There's a cooler section for dogs. They go to the hospital. They go to the dentist. They probably can pay rent. They probably can pay light bill. But white people love dogs. You know why? Because that's part of their birth defect. That's part of their trait. And they evolved through Isaac. Isaac and Rebekah are the parents of Esau. And they were the Israelites. Can you believe that? It came from evolution. See, we was complete. See, we evolved through Ethiopia. We was complete. But when Isaac and Rebekah had those twins, evolution came back. And it affected Esau. It affected him. That's where white people come from. They evolved through Esau. God said, let Esau gather his nation and let Jacob gather his nation. Jacob was the Israelite. Jacob came out black. Esau came out white. That's your answer where white people come from. And they know the truth. That's where racism come from too. That's where slavery come from. They know the truth. And they hate us. Because they know the Bible said it. The Bible said it. But they thought you were going to be blind and stupid and not see it. Don't mess with the children of Israel. If you're a real Israelite, You only have the keys in your hands. If you are a true Israelite, you're going to see the truth behind that Bible. God going to give you the keys in your hands. And He's going to allow you to unlock those scriptures to see where you come from in that Bible. Whether you white or whether you black, He's going to allow you to see the truth. So let's get back to Eden. Talking about you so-called black African Americans. Let's get back to Eden. Stop the violence. Stop the killing. Stop hanging out at these barbecue cookouts. Stop hanging around with your enemies and your family who really don't like you. Teach them the word. Next time you go to a family reunion, take your Bible with you. Next time you go to these ghetto barbecue dinners, take a Bible with you. Throw that knowledge to them. Throw the truth to them. So they can put the gun down. Put the drugs down. Put the hatred down. So we can build a nation. Do you see Mexicans killing each other? Do you see white people killing each other? Do you see Chinese killing each other? You don't see no other nation killing each other but us. That's why they ain't worrying about you. Because they know we're going to kill each other. That's why they put you in the ghetto. Pissing me off. Because we ain't woke yet. We still sleep. I ain't worrying about nothing as long as I got my money. I ain't worrying about nothing as long as I got money. That white man money ain't gonna last long because they about to get rid of that too. You know what? I need to help myself. I need to learn how to slaughter an animal. I need to learn how to shoot. I need to learn how to protect myself because it's about to get worse out here, y'all. I'm telling you. It's going to get bad out here. And I'm trying to find somebody to help me learn how to shoot. It's going to get bad out here. They about to get rid of money. You're comfortable with money right now. They already engineering our food for us black people. I think I said all I need to say. I know I keep saying I'm going to play this song. I'm going to play this song. Let's get back to Eden.
Listen, Eden is kingdom. And Eden mindset is a kingdom mindset.
Hold up.
Let me hear ya. Where my Eden citizens at?
Hold up, where my microphone at? Man, why my microphone look like this? Boy, this microphone be going through, boy. Hold on, I'm gonna play it back. And then I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna tell you what we black people are going through when it comes to gospel. First of all, you have God's DNA because you're first. And when you have the blood of God and you are an Israelite, because all these black people that was singing in this choir with Donald Lawrence are all black. So that means they are the Israelites. They are the children of Israel. We have been blindfolded, but we singing the truth at the same time. It's kind of like you eating an apple blindfolded, but you don't know if it's green or you don't know if it's a red apple, but you know it's an apple. Y'all don't get it, do you? Can you imagine being blindfolded and somebody handle you an apple, and you don't know if it's a green one or a red one, or one of those yellow looking type apples. You don't know which one, but you know it's an apple. This is what the church is doing. They are taking this Bible and they reading the truth, but not speaking it and not able to prophesize it and not able to see what God is saying through them. They're speaking lies and false doctrine because they don't know any better. But by you being a so-called Black African American like Donald Lawrence, he wrote a song called Let's Get Back to Eden and Live on Top of the World. That song speaks for itself. God was speaking directly to all those people in that choir, and they don't have no understanding what they were really singing about. Make a long story short, what that song is trying to say is trying to free us. We will be free if we all Black people would just come together as a nation. If it had to take war, we may have to lose some. But the new generation is going to carry the nation. And that's what God is trying to do. Let's get back to Eden and move on top of the world. He's trying to take us back to the Garden of Eden, where he laid Adam at. Because they have failed and disobeyed by touching that tree of knowledge, that tree that was good and evil. This is what happened to us. And now we curse. But the curse can be broken. If we just come together. I got to end this video. I think I said a mouthful. I think I said all I had to say. That's why God blesses me. I knew it was something different about me. I'm going to have folks laughing. I'm going to have folks is not going to understand because they're blind. I'm just going to feel sorry for the ones that's going to laugh at me. I'm laughing at you. You the lost sheep. I'm not a lost sheep no more. My eyes been woke. When I start seeing how church folk act in church, they smile in your face. They act so holy. They act real nice and gentle and kind and sweet. Sometimes you just hate to go home because the church folk act so sweet. They act so nice. And then when you come home, you right back feeling dirty again. You're right back feeling all down and depressed all over again. Ask yourself, why are you feeling like that? Because the church is demonic. It's controlled by the white man. It's an evil spirit. That's why it has split personalities like that. That's why they act so sweet. Even your pastor even come up and shake your hand and say, how you doing, my brother? God bless you today. Are you ready to hear the word? I got a good word for you, and I'm going to preach the word. But can't even help you in a time of need. Can't even call you. Can't even come by to see you. Don't even want to have nothing to do with you. They only deal with the people that's making the money in the church. They keep up with the secretary. They keep up with the deacons. They keep up with the ushers. Anybody that got a position in the church, that's who the pastor is going to keep up with. He ain't keeping up with you. You called a member. Unless he's one of your favorite members. And if he's one of your favorite members, you must be the one that pays some good tithes and offering. You got to pay some good tithes for him to like you to be a regular member. Or you related to him one. Boy, Eric, this is good to you, ain't it? I know this is good. Yeah, but I'm gonna let y'all go. I ain't gonna keep talking because I can go on and on and on and on with this stuff. Oh, I didn't show y'all the pyramid right quick. I got one more thing. I'm gonna let you go. Y'all see that pyramid? Y'all see that eyeball up there? The eye of the beholder. They keep up with you, okay? They keep up with you. They didn't put that up there by mistake. They even stole Egypt. Not only they put us on ships, they stole Egypt. Stole it all. The jewelry, the gold, the rim stones, the diamonds. Black folk don't own jewelry stores. What black person you know own a jewelry store? And don't say no pawn shop either. I'm talking about these fancy jewelry stores. When you see diamond rings over $1 million, over $5,000 to $10,000, $15,000 just for a ring. The Edomites own them type of jewelry stores. You would never own it. And go in there and try to rob it, you want to. You're going to prison. They own something that was yours in the beginning. When God laid Adam in the Garden of Eden. That's where all the gold and jewelry was at. It said it. Go back and read it. You don't believe me? Go back and read the book of Genesis. Read the history of Eden when God laid him there. Adam and Eve had it all. They had it good. That's where all the gold was at. The white man own it now. It's called a mine. Now they go out here and dig for gold. They got one of them tracking devices that you can scan the ground and they can pick up ancient stuff and then take it to the museum. They own a museum stores. Buildings. Put our culture in their building. Put our history in their building. They make us look at our own selves. That's what it means by the rocks gonna cry out in your face, laughing at you. We looking at our own self in our own museum that they own. They stole Egypt. Do you know it's a mystery behind the pyramid? Nobody don't know who built it. They said it had something to do with the beam of light, had something to do with the sun creating the pyramid. And there's no evidence of man building it. So where did them pyramids come from? We would never know. But they had a right to steal that too. They own that too. You could actually go to some of these pyramids and go inside the building. See all the ancient Egyptian stuff. All the stuff from Egypt. They even made up you can actually go to Jerusalem where they quote unquote laid Jesus, your Jesus at the tombstone. They own that too. They own the amusement park. They own the fair. They own Walt Disney. They own King's Dominion, Busch Garden, Carowinds. The circus. All these places that they make you go pay your money for. And we help them do it every year by going to these events. If you stop going to these events, they don't got no choice but to surrender. You stop spending your money on them, they ain't had no choice but to surrender. Stop going to these fairs. Stop going to these circuses. Stop going to these King's Dominion. Stop going to Walt Disney. Busch Garden, all them places. I can't name all these places that they own. You stop going to it, you'll see it. Start eating at their McDonald's. Start eating at their Burger Kings, they Wendy's. If we stop doing these things and stop huh?
Turkey fried chicken.
All of them. Bojangles, Kentucky Fried Chicken, all of them. Church's Chicken, Cookout, Applebee's, Sonic, Checkers. And I know y'all like, I'm hungry now. You can name all them good food places. They're gonna be. You keep going. You making them rich. You ain't doing but making them money. When they gonna allow you build a nation? When they gonna give you a building? You know how many black people that needs a professional barbershop? Do you know how many black people that know how to cook soul food real good, but don't have a decent business? I go eat at R&J's in Greenville, and they got a long, ridiculous line. Like they can't get them people out of there because the business is not correct. Because we black people don't know business. I know black people had lost their business. Because you know why? Because we are not treated equal and we're not treated fair. Why do you think white folk get business and their business be so perfect? Ask yourself that. I went to New York. See, I told y'all I thought I was finished. I went to New York. And I was walking downtown. I don't know what part of New York I was at. I think I was in New York. I can remember. But my friend gave me a scenery. He gave me a sightseeing. And I was new. And we were just walking down the street. I mean, tall buildings like Spider-Man. I even said that too. I even felt like I was Spider-Man. I thought I was about to go like this one time. I really thought I could just do this and just shoot up and do. Oh, hold up, do it again, Eric.
That's a Spider-Man do like this.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, like this. I got it. Yeah. Yeah. I thought I could really do that. I really literally thought I could do that. That's how tall them building was. But anywho, it was some people upstairs, and it was around about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. I said, Derek, because Derek the one that invited me to New York. I said, Derek, what is them people up there like what is that? He said, them are apartments. I said, what? These white folks live in those top buildings on top of the bank. You had BT Bank at the bottom and a regular ass apartment up top. It's serious out here, y'all. That's how much they own this United States of America. And he talked like them apartments are expensive. He said you got to be a billionaire and a trillionaire to live in those apartments. And you don't think they work with the secret society? You don't think they private investigators and all working with the law? You don't think they one of them people that gonna throw your ass in the van somewhere and kill your ass because you know the truth? You don't think they gonna get on that phone and say, we got a suspect here. They gotta call him out. They gotta get him. They live in them buildings for a reason. They just don't live in them buildings just to be living there. You best believe that. They own your ass. They call midnight watchers and day watchers too. 24 watchers for you to live in a building like that. And you got a black woman or a black man that live in one of those apartments too, they definitely gonna snitch on your ass. Because a black person will snitch on you faster than any race on this earth. Go to Africa. They work for the white man. You ain't no damn African. You are not no African from no Africa. It's a totally different race. They just look like us. And the white man had the audacity to give us the name Africa. Africans. I wouldn't be surprised if Africa gave them the permission to do it. Well, I'm done. This has been a powerful, powerful video. And I love the truth. I thirst for the truth. I love the truth. Because the church won't telling me nothing. Half of the time I went to sleep when the preacher was preaching. Because he never made no sense. Always talking about sickness. Always saying, oh, pray for Mother certain so they don't know if she's gonna live or not. But we won't want to say a prayer for her. It's so depressing. Always hearing about sickness. You always trying to survive so you can go to heaven. But when you want to know the truth, I got tired of hearing that in the church. Every time I went to church, that's all they talk about. Dead folks. Dead. Sickness. Prosperity. God gonna bless me with a new car. God gonna bless me with a new house. God gonna bless me with some children. God gonna bless me with this. And God gonna bless me with... But you don't want to know who you are. You don't want to know where you come from. You don't want to follow the commandments. You don't want to follow the covenants, the laws. You don't want to be free. You don't want to go back to Eden so you can live on top of the world. We supposed to have been living on top of the world. Donald Lawrence didn't know what he was singing about. God was speaking through that song. God was speaking through that song and hoping that they'll see it. I saw it. I saw it tonight. I saw that song tonight. And you know how old that song is, Eric? That song is old. That's a very old song. So make a long story short, a lot of y'all gospel artists, if you are a black African American, a lot of y'all black African American gospel artists, you better wake up and realize what you're singing about. All these CDs that y'all made in the past, you better go back and listen to what you've been singing. Because you've been prophesizing and don't even know it. Because the blood still works. We don't got a real church yet. You can still shout. You can still cry. You can still dance. You can still preach. Still have musicians, drum players, guitars, the saxophone. You still can do all of that, but do it in truth. Let's have a Israelite church. A real church. And I gotta go. Because this has been good to me. I've been saying all praise to Elohim. But Elohim means peace. All praises to Shalom. Hopefully I say that right. Let me see. Let me make sure. Because I get them 2 days so confused. See, like I said, I'm a disciple. I'm learning. I ain't graduated yet. So don't judge me. I think I said it right, though. Yes. The meaning of shalom.
Here's the definition of shalom, used as salutation by Jewish people at
Yeah, shalom means peace. All praise to Elohim. Yes. Elohim is the Savior. Yes. Shalom means peace. I'm so used to saying the word Jesus all my life. I've been saying, oh, thank you, Jesus. Praise the Jesus. But I stopped doing that because I know the history behind that name. I know the white man created that name. That name is false. That name was made up and put in our Bible. The meaning of Elohim.
Godhood. According to Wikipedia, Elohim, Hebrew, Roman.
Oh yeah, we got it right.
Elohim, the plural of.
Oh, and it
is
said
a
I
Hebrew word
am.
meaning gods or godhood.
Word meaning God or Godhood. Although the word is plural in Hebrew, Bible is most often takes single agreement refers to single, particular the God of Israel. Y'all hear that? The God of Israel. So all praises to Elohim. That's gonna be my word from now on. All praises to Elohim. Elohim gets the glory. We thank Elohim for creating evolution. Let me repeat that because a lot of y'all don't believe that. Elohim created evolution to make you. And you better thank God for the bugs, the lizards, the fishes, all these living 4-legged animals that's walking around. You better thank God for them because they made you. Why do you think they're here? It's called evidence. It's a sign of proof. That's why they still here. God left a sign. Have you ever ate a Twinkie on your job and then you left paper wrap on your desk, and somebody was like, somebody been eating a Twinkie. It was proof that somebody was eating a Twinkie, right? Well, it's proof that we come from those species. That's why they still here. It's proof. God left them here to show you this is where you came from. And I'll put my glasses on because my nose look big without my glasses. Y'all, I'm sorry. I could be funny too now. I got a little slight comedian in me, but I don't know how to tell jokes, but I know how to be funny. That's what it's all about. It's all about being funny and knowing the truth. You got them two combinations, you can live on this world happy. So all praises to who? We're gonna say Elohim for now. And we're gonna end this with what? Shalom.
In this video.
Shalom means what? Peace. So you can go like this, shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah, shalom means peace.
Out.
Yeah. Shalom out. But all praises to who? All praises to who? Elohim.
Elohim.
Shalom. That was good.